Does this rant sound familiar? Okay, ladies, think of your sexual purity like a present, okay? And you don't want to just give that present away to anybody. No, you want to give that present to somebody special. The husband that God has picked out for you, because once that present is gone, girls, it's gone. No getting it back. Okay, understand? All right, Pizza and Fago in the fellowship hall. This is what I heard when I was a kid. This is what we're still telling kids today. New generation of kids, same recycled speech. I actually went to a seminar once when I was a teenager, and I wish I was kidding about this, but the leader of the seminar actually told us, teenage girls, to think of our hymen as the wrapping paper on the present. That is disgusting, and frankly, something Buffalo Bill would probably say.
It stays pure until it is married. It does what it is told.
Ew, no. But on a more serious note, I do want to talk about why I have a problem telling teenage girls why their sexual purity is a gift for their husband. Number one, at the risk of pointing out the glaringly obvious, because saving sex for marriage isn't just for girls. It's something that guys should be doing too. And it kind of boggles my mind, because we sit there and say that guys are more visual creatures, that they struggle with lustful thoughts more, but then we harp on the girls and don't really talk to the guys as much. And I'm not saying that we should just harp on the guys and not talk to the girls. What I am suggesting though is that we talk to both girls and guys about God's design for sex and intimacy and marriage, but talk to them like the young men and women that they are, which brings me to my second point. Sex is not silly. We're comparing sexual purity to a present. So think about what you're saying. You're comparing sexual purity to a 3-wick jar candle, or a Barnes & Noble's gift card, or His and Hers towel. Happy wedding day, here's my virginity, hope you like it, because there's no exchanges. It seems very trivial. We're kind of taking the weight away from sex, and we're making it seem very silly. And furthermore, I don't know why when we talk to teenagers, we handle them with kid gloves. We have to come up with all these cutesy little analogies and metaphors and talk to them like they're 3. The teenagers in your youth group, some of them are working, some of them are getting ready to go to college, a lot of them have cars and driver's license. They're growing up, getting ready to enter the adult world, but we still talk to them like they're 3 years old. We should be encouraging spiritual growth, and by talking to them like they're 3, I think we're kind of having the opposite effect. I think we're stunting spiritual growth, because we're treating them like toddlers. And why don't we just talk to them about what scripture actually says? This is how God designed sex and marriage, so do that. My third problem with telling young ladies this: what about girls who never get married? There may be girls in your youth group who just for whatever reason don't get married. If they don't have a husband to give their little present to, was it all for nothing? At some point, should they just go put a notch on their belt just to get it done and over with? Hey, I don't have a husband to give my present to, so I should probably just go have sex and get it done and over with. No. But this kind of supposes that every young lady in your youth group is going to get married. And maybe they will, maybe they won't. My fourth problem with telling teenage girls this is, where is God in this thing we say? We tell girls that they should stay pure so that they have a present to give their husband on their wedding day. No. Again, no. We don't follow God's law so that we can give something to another human being. We follow God's law because God is God. He is our creator, and He is brilliant, and He designed things perfectly, and we should want to honor Him with our lives and with our relationships, not so we can get married and be like, oh, let me tell you about this really awesome thing for you that I did. We shouldn't do things just so we can give people presents with our sinlessness. And I'm not saying that it's not wise to save sex for marriage, it's definitely wise, and it's something that I would encourage, but you do it because you want to glorify God with your body, not so that you can give your husband a wedding present. Like, we're kind of taking God out of the equation and making it all about your future husband. Coffee's cold. And my last problem, always make it seem like this all or nothing thing, like, and so we kind of create this attitude of like, once you have sex once before you're married, there's no going back. You've given away your presents, it's gone. So it kind of, in a way, encourages girls like, well, I already had sex once, might as well keep going. Where is the conversation about forgiveness? Where is there a conversation about grace? So instead of saying, no, think of your sexual purity at the present, talk to them about what Scripture says. Talk to them about the fact that God designed sex, He designed marriage, He designed intimacy. His design is brilliant, and it works really well. And so maybe because you want to glorify God with your life, with your relationships, and with your body, stick to His design.